Well, hello everyone, and it's lovely to see you all again. Today, I would like to just do a very short talk, a short presentation about one of our very unique and special coach training programs. We call it a Masterclass. The full title is Coaching Masterclass with Supervision. And it's a rather unique program. Now, we've been running this in many countries worldwide for quite a number of years. We put it together a few years ago with a very difficult brief. We wanted to have a coaching training program of some kind that would be suitable for everyone. And that's quite difficult. We wanted one that would be suitable for master coaches, people who had already been coaching for 20 years and were experts, but also one that would be suitable for a coaching student who joined yesterday. And in addition to that, we wanted one that would be suitable for managers in companies who were not really wanting to engage in a full coach training program, but wanted to learn coaching tips, techniques, methods, something they could pick up very, very quickly and immediately take back to their company, their workplace, and apply. So we came up with what we call a supervised coaching masterclass. And I apologize now in advance, I'm going to spend a few minutes showing you all a PDF brochure, a document, which I never would normally do. It's a bit boring, but if you bear with me, I will do that. And it will help to explain in quite a bit of detail what this course is and how it is very, very different to a typical and traditional coach training program. Not only that, it is incredibly flexible. People do not have to commit to any length of period at all. So that makes it unique also. So here we go, Supervised Coaching Masterclass. I'm just going to skip down bit by bit. This document is available for everyone, so you can go through it again in your own time. But it's a 40-page document, and I don't want to bore you. So this comprehensive group supervision, that's an interesting word. It's a group supervision and mentoring and coaching program, all in one. Was designed specifically for professionals in both the executive and the team coaching areas, as well as traditional life coaching, individual coaching. We call it a masterclass with supervision. And it's a group learning environment that allows every individual to develop their executive, master coaching, individual coaching, and team coaching skills at their own pace. That's a very, very important point. It replicates the actual structure and process of real life coaching for the purposes of individuals, efficient teamwork, goal achievement, and this of course is common throughout the whole of life, problem solving. What you will learn. The Coaching Masterclass with Supervision, it develops coaching practitioner expertise in a number of different areas. Number one, increasing understanding and competencies in individual one-to-one personal coaching. Now that can either be what we would call life coaching or executive coaching. It develops core competencies in executive and very senior executive coaching based on professionalism, creativity, and this is an interesting phrase of words, coaching satisfaction, how we measure the effectiveness of that engagement. And then, of course, we also have designed it so that it creates a deeper understanding of what is needed to enhance sales, marketing, create products, access innovative success strategies, develop a keen business sense, and helping the person going through the program to immerse themselves and their colleagues to be able to build and grow their own coaching business. So there's our mission. I won't bore you with all of that. You can read that in the brochure. Within each coaching masterclass, which is a full day, a coaching masterclass is normally 9 a.m. in the morning until about 5:30 p.m. in the evening. And we have breaks, of course, for lunch and coffees. And we also devote a section right in the middle to what we call Code of Ethics. And I'm going to show you that in a moment. Now, the way we've designed this program is so that the program actually evolves in line and in accordance with the needs of the group within the program. So again, unlike many traditional coach training programs, which are set, they are structured, they don't change, this actually grows, evolves, and morphs with the men and women engaging with the program. We limit the class size usually to no more than 15. So it can be from as little as 5 or 6 up to 15. So people get the opportunity to really immerse themselves within the structure, the program, the content, and the context. So again, I'm just going to scroll down and I want to show you this. Some of the operating principles of the Coaching Masterclass with Supervision, which is the full title, are based on a mutual synergistic environment of group learning. So everyone is contributing to the learning of everyone else within the group. This includes a very deep analysis and integration. A systematic approach allows for the synchronized assimilation of group work on many different levels. And this is a wonderful benefit. It creates effective diagnostic and development tools that can be used for a number of reasons. And we've given some here. Address and help to solve real life executive and team coaching problems. So we actually propose real life scenarios and we address them right there and then, and we work through them as a group as if we were reliving that particular scenario. So very powerful. We recommend tactical options to be applied within the coach's own future practice. We convey future options, helping the participant to clarify any problems that they themselves are encountering within their executive or team coaching or real life coaching scenario. It serves as a metaphor. We call it a learning team, because all of those engaged in the coaching masterclass work together as a cohesive, dynamic, and fluid moving team, all learning together, all growing together, but all contributing to each other's growth. Again, we go very deep into team coaching, executive coaching, the ethics of coaching, and what will you get? If someone completes 10, and by the way, there is no obligation. People can just do one coaching masterclass. They can do 2, they can do 4, they can do 8. They can do that over a period of time. We normally do them at the rate of 1 masterclass per month in a particular town or city. However, if someone actually accumulates 10 masterclasses, they then get a completely new and different international coaching qualification. they will get a certificate in applied coaching. It is also accredited by some of the international independent accreditation bodies, such as the IAPCNM, International Authority for Professional Coaching and Mentoring. So anyone who goes along the course, they may do 1 or 2, come back to another 1 or 2, come back to 3 or 4. Once they have hit 10 masterclasses, they now get this extra and additional international qualification in applied coaching. Okay, so very, very powerful. The aims for the individual are that it will help them to develop analytical, independent thought as a basis for their coaching practice. It will enable them and give them the capacity to act as a very effective coach, the capacity to evaluate perspectives at individual levels, the ability to communicate, and this is so important, the ability to communicate and collaborate effectively with learners, colleagues, clients, and their community. And their community could either be their personal community or their company, organization, and business community. And the ability to contribute to research in the area of coaching. What will they get from it? We call that learning outcomes. The ability to apply coaching skills, coaching models, coaching mindset. They will know how to appropriately utilize and reflect on and explore the expanding body of coaching theory and practice, because the coaching masterclass is right at the cutting edge. We constantly bring in new ideas, new methods, new techniques, new learnings within the coaching world. It will help them to analytically reflect on their own coaching development, their needs, and how to take appropriate action to address those and develop their strengths. They will also synthesize knowledge and skills in order to advance in their own professional knowledge and practice. Only a little bit more, I'm nearly there. At the conclusion of this program, they will be able to demonstrate an enhanced range of transferable, and that's a wonderful word, transferable skills that will include, but not limited to, improved coaching skills, essential thinking and creativity, managing the creative process. And isn't that what we do as a coach? Isn't that what we live for? To work with our clients, to help the clients to develop their creative processes, to solve their problems, and to help the clients grow. And it will help the individual to become more adept at organizing their thoughts, analysis, and synthesis, and critical appraisal. So it covers a myriad of areas. And I'll just quickly scroll down. There's so many more benefits: self-motivation, personal awareness, key aspects of two-way communication, problem solving, decision-making. And I'll take you now to a typical structure of a day, and then excuse me while I scroll down, and I'll just show you a typical day. And then, okay. So we do the coaching masterclass in 2 formats. One is a whole day, usually from 9 a.m. to about 5:30 p.m. with breaks for lunch and coffees and so on. The other format is 2 half days, where we might do an afternoon and the following morning. Again, very good for families, for people looking after children, for people at work, so they can split it. Sometimes we do it during the week, sometimes we do it at weekend. So there are many different opportunities to engage in the type of masterclass that would suit your personal and current family and business situation. But to show you a typical one-day version, we would start around 9 a.m. Now, the way the room is structured, it's not theatre style, it's not classroom style. We sit together in a U shape And every coaching masterclass is facilitated by a Noble Manhattan qualified, accredited, and experienced masterclass facilitator. So we sit together in a U shape, and we start by collecting real life coaching scenarios that we're going to work on that very day. Then we start with two of the group will volunteer. One will be the coach, one will be the client. They sit out a little bit in front of the rest of the group, and they will engage in a coaching scenario. One person will coach the other on a real life situation. Everyone else is watching, noting, observing. When the coaching is finished, everyone then has the opportunity to give voice to their thoughts and their feedback. And the feedback is conducted in a very specific, clear, formulative way. And then you'll notice here it says reflection on their own learnings. People then have a learning journal, and we take time to journal. What did we learn? What did we see? How did we grow? What did that mean to us, what we have just observed? Having done that, we then engage in the same. Another two people will coach, the group will watch, very in depth, lots of questions, great feedback, wonderful observations, and again, reflecting on our learnings. We review the list of topics and issues brought, and we then decide which other ones we would like to focus on that day. And we pick real life scenarios. We break for lunch. After lunch, we have what we call the ethics challenge, or the challenge of the day. We pick a real moral or ethical issue, a real one. And we have a very in-depth workshop together, looking at how would we deal with this in a real life situation, but from a coaching perspective. So we look at situations like bullying at work. You know, if a manager was bullying an employee, how would the employee deal with that from a coaching perspective? We look at it, if someone is being a sexual predator at work. We look at it if someone is dealing with a bereavement in their family or a serious illness. How would you deal with that from a coaching perspective? Then in the afternoon, we call it the small group work. We break up into very small groups of 2 and 3 people, and we replicate what we have done in the morning. Again, a huge amount of practical work. So the whole day is all about actually doing. Let me stop the share. We find that people grow so quickly by attending a coaching masterclass. Even if you are a master coach with 10, 20 years experience, your knowledge, your skills, your ability will enhance and grow. If you are a student, you've just started training yesterday, you will be immersed in real life and advanced coaching skills, and you will pick it up almost immediately. And if you are a manager, and we have a huge amount of this, managers, team leaders, supervisors, department heads from local companies, they come, they attend 1, 2, or 3 masterclasses, and through a process of osmosis and physically doing and engaging, they pick up knowledge, tips, techniques that they can immediately take back to their work the next day and apply with their team. So overall, the coaching masterclass with supervision has achieved more than we could ever dream of it doing. It helps every man and woman who engages in it to build, grow, expand, and develop as a coach, as a human being, as a manager, as a member of their community. And it helps them to build and grow their business, their coaching practice, exponentially as well. So it has fulfilled all the desires that we wanted and more. If you're interested in finding out more, we have brochures available. Just ask the person who showed you this short video, and they will send you all of the information you possibly need. Thank you.